Throw us a topic and check back on Monday.
I named my dude Increase Mather. Yeah.
Everyday Normal Person's Podcast. Salt to the streets. Upper left or the upper left? Just upper left.
Now we're live.
Word. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is episode 47. Fuck.
Let's do it.
Christ, man.
47.
Thank you. Salt the Streets pre-show live. Episode 47. Donovan.
Colin,
Falling out. We are happy to have you.
you are wicked quiet right now, homie. Yeah.
How you feel about this?
It's getting a little better.
Is that good?
Yeah, we'll make it work. I'll just
restart
boost you
some
up.
shit. That's fine. We could do that because we can keep on the pre-show. When this is
I got
going,
you boosted.
and everything will be fine. Cool. So we're out here real quick. I just want to shout out my motherfucking mom for these on-air beer bags.
Shout out Kathy.
Right here. Thank you, Mom. And we are drinking today Monks and Discretion, but you would not know that because we're in these sweet on-air beer bags, and it's going to be rad. I also want to give a quick shout-out to my sister-in-law, Erin, for this sick-ass sign that she made over here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we talked about it. I don't know that we ever did. She has an Etsy shop where she makes stuff like this, and I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but when I post this episode, I am going to link to that in the show notes.
Oh, word.
So let me just write that down real quick. Do you want to tell the people a little bit what we're going to... Tell the people what the fuck you ate today. That's what you can do.
Oh yeah, 10-4. I had a half of a pastrami and rice sandwich about half hour ago. And what else did I... Oh, I had a breakfast sandwich and stuff like that for breakfast.
The Starbucks one, or did you make one?
I had a Starbucks one this morning. I had to run out and buy beer. I totally forgot to buy beer the other day. I was dropping the ball all day yesterday.
That's all right.
I got off work like at 3 o'clock sharp. And I was like, this is dope. And then my brother came over for a while. We chit-chat. We talk. Every time we get together now, all we can talk about is hunting.
Shout out, Chad.
So, yeah, shout out, Chad. He was talking to me about, so do you need me to come on the show tomorrow? Like, I'm down. I got to be in Gig Harbor to get my airbags changed. And then I could be up.
Getting his airbags changed?
Or airbags or something. I forget. Some work on his truck.
All right, Chad. Well, let us know what that's about because I'm interested now.
So, but I'm assuming, because, you ain't a daddy yet. I think we should mention. I mean, we would have told you guys.
I did get fucked over. I'm just kidding. That's not the best way to put that. No, I'm not a father yet, which is unfortunate. But he should be here any day. There's been all kinds of confusion about what the due date is. It's a whole deal.
It's a whole deal. Yeah,
but on Monday's her next appointment, and so she had her last ultrasound on Tuesday. And when she had the ultrasound, he was officially measuring as past due. My child is enormous with an enormous head. So
are we talking wide receiver long, or are we talking like linebacker? Boom.
Super long and pretty beefy. So we'll see.
So basically a Gronk. He can just do anything.
Yeah.
Your kid is the next Gronk.
If I could catch, I could have played tight end. That's the thing. Because I was like, I'm not super fast, but I'm decent enough fast. Mm-hmm. And I could have got big, and things.
I could have gotten big,
I don't mean famous. I mean like stocky, like size wise. I could have got big.
That's not what I'm gonna go with though. I like the other version better.
That's funny. I want to thank Grandma Nancy and my mom for joining us again. Mom, shout out for these fucking beer bags.
Hi guys.
Awesome. So
we love the beer bags.
Yes. So Monday's the next appointment, and we will know then. What the deal is going to be, like kind of what the plan is. Because like I said, it seems like they want to see if she's going to get it done by herself over the weekend. She's obviously trying super hard. He also has lots of hair. Fuckload of hair. Which is
Fabio-esque.
Yeah, you could see, I guess, in the ultrasound that he had just a whole head full of hair. Which I had a bunch of hair when I was born. And there's like an old wives' tale that if you have really bad heartburn, then your kid has lots of hair. Jordan had really, really terrible heartburn this whole pregnancy.
Interesting.
So there are some that don't seem to be true, but from what I've heard from other people also, that one seems to reign pretty true. Yeah, so he's got lots of hair. And when I was born, me, my mom, and my sister, check this, we all had teeth when we were born.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Look at those chompas.
Yeah. And it's like, it's an extra set of baby teeth. Like those ones fall out and then you get your baby teeth and then those fall out and you get your
So you're on your third set of teeth?
Yeah.
You're a douche.
Or like a couple. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's badass though.
Yeah. Also shout out to my sister and Patrick and Carolina because they are all watching. Thank you guys for fucking joining us. Happy to have you here.
Always.
Yep.
But the point I was going to make, sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
About next week is I'm assuming that we're not going to be able to be together next week for baby.
Not that I don't love you, but I fucking hope not.
I know. And so I'll probably be hanging out with Chad that day. So that's probably the game plan for the future.
I'm excited for that.
And yeah, it'll be fun.
I also want to sit down with him when I get back because I want to sit down with your brother too.
Well, maybe I'll just say screw him and I'll just let him wait until you come back.
Whatever feels right.
Yeah, I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity here. This is going to be prime.
Yeah, whatever feels right to you is what I'm down with. So
that's awesome. It'll be good.
Let's give the people a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be talking about today. So
yeah,
it's again because of the government shutdown, which is now in its 28th day.
Boom.
Now we're on 28 days straight of government shutdown. Hasn't been a huge week of any news because of that, right? So, excuse me, we're going to talk about a little bit of shutdown update because there's just a little bit of stuff that's going on, but it's going to be kind of a big grab bag show. We'll talk some other topics that we got from people on Facebook.
Yeah,
because we always love that. Anything you guys want to hear, like I said, if they're personal, political, anything at all. Stupid ass questions. You're stoned, you're drunk, you're thinking of something, and just want to know what we're going to say about it.
Those are sometimes the best.
Yeah, our favorite movies are whatever, our favorite foods, any of that stupid shit. We're more than willing to answer any of that stuff. So
I do have a question kind of like along that type of general line for later in the show today.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I think it's going to be fun to play with.
Yeah.
But we'll do that after the break if we go into a break.
We probably will because we got that sick ass theme song.
Yeah, it's like now we have to have a break so we could play the music for the people.
And I like it. I like that. Be able to take a minute and like go pee and like slam a bunch of water or something. So in the grab bag, we're going to talk Farm Bill finally.
Finally.
We're going to talk some Women's March. We're going to talk
happening today, right now.
Yes, as we are speaking, 2 different Women's Marches. And
it'll be Saturday for y'all that watching the pre-show later.
If you're watching this on YouTube, then this was Saturday, obviously. That is generally when we do this.
I love living in the past. It's weird.
Yeah.
And the future at the same time.
And I only give the date during the regular show. So figure it the fuck out. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a story that I have about finding some weird shit at the gas station. I caught some heat on Instagram this week for talking shit about cats. Got some Ben Shapiro shit to talk about. Confirmation hearing from the new Attorney General.
Some blog stuff to talk about.
Yeah, definitely some blog shit we're going to talk about. So we got lots of stuff to talk about in the grab bag. Got some sports stuff we can talk about. Seahawks went out of the playoffs last week.
And Jeff Bezos is getting divorced.
Yeah. It's championship weekend now for the NFL, so we're going to talk about those a little bit. That is the other thing I use my computer for. I forgot the charger for my laptop this week, so I don't have a laptop here, which is fine because I take a lot of regular paper notes, but
it's so funny. I would probably die if I had to rely on paper notes.
I feel really exposed.
Yeah,
that is one thing.
The people can see everything you got going on here.
It's strange. So to talk about all that, and it's going to be great. What did you do this week? Do you have anything of note that you got done this week?
You know me. I live a boring life. I do that. No. This week was really good because I had. Mind you, this is all podcast related, but I had... Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to pop this hillbilly.
That was like the nastiest sound I've ever heard over mic. I have kind of a stuffy thing going on this morning.
Me too. It's making our voices...
I feel totally
really
fine.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I sound really good right now. But I told you last week that I was going to do the blog post this week. And so I'm always brainstorming on what I'm going to talk about all week long.
It was
and
so
then
good.
Finally, it comes down to Wednesday, and I'm going to start writing it Wednesday and start getting it down and stuff. And Carolina and I were, what were we doing? Coming back from the ferry or something. And she's like, well, why don't you talk about, the Coast Guard and the shutdown?
Yeah.
And that kind of got the ball rolling. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. There is something related to that. Because I kind of talked about that last week. But there was another kind of subject to it that it was related to that. And it really got me angry. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to spoil it because we're going to talk about it in the real show. And
if you haven't, I don't mean to interrupt you, but if you haven't listened to the blog post, I would... What is the strongest word that I can use besides force? Because I can't make anybody do anything. You know what I'm saying? I would strongly suggest everybody listen to it. Because the actual content, like after the plugs and everything, is like 7 fucking minutes.
It's close.
You don't have 7 minutes.
Short.
You don't have 7 minutes. You don't have time for any podcast at all. But this was some like probably my favorite thing that I have heard you do.
Garcia's.
It was great. The writing was excellent, and I loved the. It was just mad real. You know what I'm saying? And
Thank
I like
you.
that. Like that you were just going for it.
It's the first one of those I've ever done. Just kind of let loose.
Yeah.
It was still scripted and everything.
Right,
we write it and all that. But anyway, enough of that. We'll talk about that more in the regular show.
Listen to it.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I want to talk about it too.
Yeah.
But we've got a lot. Your cousin
Riley
hit us up on
Shout
the
out
Facebook
Riley.
too, so he gave us some interesting perspective on the shutdown that I really think we should talk about, and we'll get into more of that too. And I think other than that, I mean, that was basically my week. I got super passionate about it on Wednesday and just rolled with it.
Yeah,
and then I've been trying to stay real active on the social media for the last couple of days, try to just get out there. And that takes up most of my time. I'm not going to lie. But it's a good week, though.
I started playing Red Dead Online this week.
Good for you.
Yeah, so
got your tent all set up. You came.
Did that. I named my dude Increase Mather. Because I was listening to...
Was that pre-show last week or was that show last week?
Been. I don't even remember. But so I went to do that and I was like, what am I going to name my guy? I was like, Increase Mather. It's like, definitely. That's it. And he's a really weird looking guy because it's really hard to make a normal looking person on Red Dead Online, I found out.
Dude, they're all busted.
Yeah, which it's really hard.
People were rough back then.
Yeah, so I did that. I kept working on the TV stand, right? I did the first coat of finish on it, but I had to fill all those holes and all my wood glue went bad, so I put Gorilla Glue in there.
To start drying out and stuff? Or?
Yeah. And so I put some Gorilla Glue in there and just let it foam up and do its thing, and I'm just going to sand it all flat and then do the top. And it's going to be just fine.
It'll look like a log house.
Yeah, it'll be
cool. A little, because those... Is that pine or cedar? What did you use again? Cedar? I don't remember. It's a really nice, knotty looking wood, but the ends are rounded like that. And so by doing that Gorilla Glue sand like that, that'll give like a really cool... I really dig that look, I think.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be cool. So it's going to be nice.
Word.
So we'll work on that. And that's pretty much it. We can get the fuck into this.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been doing this thing?
I don't know.
That's it. Not very long, but fucking long enough.
Word.
That's how I feel. So I think that's it. If you guys have anything else that you want to hear about in the show, because that's what we're going to do after this, obviously, you can still hit us up on Twitter and Facebook, and we may or may not see them during the show, and we'll try and pick them up or do whatever. So if there's anything you want to hear about, anything, whatever.
Throw us a top back or a topic and check back on Monday. The top back.
Top back. So
that's a work phrase. I can't not say that. It's so hard. so much.
Want to thank you guys for watching. Obviously, this is on Facebook at Salt of the Streets, Instagram at Salt of the Streets. We have our own personals, right? I am alpaca_Donovan on Instagram. I am Salt of the Street on Twitter. He's Big Bird Offie on both of those things. You can find everything at saltofthestreets.com. Pre-show, obviously. The episodes come out on Monday. The pre-shows come out that same day. The full episodes come out on Tuesday. The blog posts come out on Thursday. Pre-shows on Saturday.
So, content 4 days a week. 4 days a week.
4 days a week.
4 out of 7.
And we're getting much better about being active on the social medias itself.
Definitely.
So you're pretty much getting at least us fucking talking to you 1 day a week. You know what I'm saying? Or 7 days a week. At least one time a day
Yeah.
is war.
Yeah. No.
So
That's definitely the
that's
case.
what I'm talking about.
So when I feel like I live podcast,
yeah,
it's real
you truly are.
because we're here for you people.
Podcast and baby is what your life is about to be.
Yep.
Get ready.
Podcast baby.
I'll let you know what it's like when I get there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some hints.
Yeah. So,
Word.
That's it. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to spark up this fucking hillbilly. But that's not an ad or, I'm not condoning it. I'm not telling anybody that they should smoke anything because fuck Facebook, you know what I'm saying, is going to try and take us down. For Jesus Christ. That whole deal I had with the ad last week that they're like, oh, well, you can't. Just a little afterwards, obviously, for everybody. I was trying to put together an ad last week and they tried to fucking flip it over and tell me that I was trying to sell smokable products or something like that. And I wrote back this really lengthy email about like, hold the fuck up. Like, not one time did I ever advocate for it. I didn't try and sell anything. I didn't tell anyone that they should do it. Like, I didn't talk about it. I just did it. And so I don't. Yes, no, on Facebook. And so then they emailed me back and they said, oh, well, you can't have your audience be 18 to 65 because people who are 18 can't smoke weed in states that it's legal, and you have to make
age gate.
So I had to change the age from 18 to 21. So it's 21 to 65, which is not a huge deal, but was slightly irritating. So
I'm sorry. I
Just-
thought this was America.
that's what I was at home and I was telling Jordan that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, if you don't think your 12-year-old is using his phone to watch porn,
Right.
that's all I gotta say.
Okay. So thank you for joining us. That's it. Facebook, here you go. Have a good weekend, everybody.